Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Word Origins 130. The word origin today is ostrich. Okay, let's take a look at the note here. We actually have two meanings for ostrich today. The first, of course, is the most obvious. We're talking about the bird. A large, flightless bird with a long neck and can run very fast and is native to Africa. Yes. Number two, someone who tries to bury his head in the sand rather than facing or acknowledging a problem. So obviously we say this, we call a person an ostrich because we know that the ostrich bird actually does this sometimes. You can see an ostrich bird, sometimes they're hiding their head in a hole. And I know some people say that the ostrich thinks that he's hiding, and I'm not sure. Does he really think he's hiding with his big body hanging out? I'm not sure, but we know that he does stick his head in a hole for long periods of time, and it's believed when he's trying to hide. So in the same sense, we might use it with a person who's, unwilling to face a problem. They're just trying to hide. They're trying to hide from their problem or, not admit to their problem. So that's what we mean. All right, so let's continue here. The origin of our modern word ostrich originally comes from the Greek word Strauthion, which meant a big sparrow. Okay. Although I don't know, does an ostrich really look like a sparrow? I think sparrows are quite cute and they're quite common. But anyway, that's what they say. Let's continue. The Greeks also had a longer word for this bird, Strauthios, okay, which meant camel-sparrow. Now, the camel part actually makes sense because the ostrich does have a long neck. Camels generally have a long neck. Still not quite sure about the sparrow part, though. But the camel part actually seems very logical. Okay. Of course, from the Greek point of view, they believed the ostrich looked like a large sparrow, with a neck like a camel. So that's why they called him that name. All right, and we have three examples of it here. First one is the ostrich is one of the fastest land animals on Earth. We know that they can run very, very fast, especially in running. All right, number two here. Ostriches are known for having very large eggs. Yeah, ostrich eggs are huge. Okay. And the third one is the one about, maybe people, if you call a person an ostrich. So here, somebody's saying, don't be an ostrich about your addiction. The only way you can ever beat it is to admit you have a problem in the first place. So if they're saying they're being an ostrich about their addiction, it means, they're trying to hide from their problem. They're not even trying to admit their problem. They're not acknowledging or facing their problem. They're not even admitting to it. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.